How are F1 tires made? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about how are F1 tires made. Tires are essential in Formula 1, as they're the only automobile components that touch the track. Therefore, the tire producer needs to make the tires adequate to supply thrilling racing while maintaining the drivers secure at all times. So, you may additionally, therefore, be questioning how F1 tires are made. F1 tires are made using significant research, complicated manufacturing methods, and various levels of vulcanization. As a result, each tire takes around 5 hours to complete. F1 tires are made at the Pirelli manufacturing facility in Izmit, Turkey. However, they also use their services in Italy and Romania. The system of making F1 tires is tremendously complex, and there is a lot of research, development, and checking out that has long gone into F1 tires over the years to enhance them consistently. Below, we discuss what goes into making Formula 1 tires in greater detail. Who makes F1 tires? F1 tires are made by Pirelli, an Italian tire producer with a lengthy record of tires for street cars. Pirelli has been active for 150 years, and they have been F1's sole tire provider because 2011 and will stay so for the foreseeable future. Pirelli used to be founded in 1872 in Milan via Giovanni Battista. The employer first started out imparting rubber to produce rebreathers for scuba diving. Shortly after the company's inception, they also commenced constructing tires for avenue cars. It used to be only 78 years later that the company would be a part of Formula 1. Pirelli joined the sport at the 1950 British Grand Prix, the first Formula 1 race. Their first stint in the activity lasted simply 9 seasons. The employer rejoined Formula 1 from 1981 to 1986 and 1989 to 1991. In 2011, Pirelli again joined the action as the sole tire supplier, with this being their longest stint. Where are F1 tires made? F1 tires are made at the Pirelli factory in Izmit, Turkey. However, this is simply the place they are bodily constructed. Pirelli has every other facility in Milan, Italy, where a lot of the checking out occurs. They additionally have every other manufacturing unit in Romania, where many of the tires for F2 and F3 are made. At the Milan facility, there are 150 lookup engineers entirely centered on Formula 1 tires. In addition, there are many physics and chemistry labs at this facility, where the compounds, structures, and different factors of the tires are tested earlier than mass manufacturing begins. Pirelli has every other tire manufacturing unit in Romania committed to producing different motorsport tires, such as those for Formula 2, Formula 3, and various branches of motorsport. The Romanian facility is additionally viewed as a backup factory. Recently, the 2022 Pirelli Czech tire used to be constructed at a Romanian manufacturing facility alternatively to the typical Turkish factory. What are Formula 1 tires made of? Formula 1 tires are made of a complicated mixture of materials, such as herbal and artificial rubbers, steel, vulcanizing agents, and different chemical substances and materials. The amount of every issue in the tires depends on the precise compound of the tire, of which there are 7 variations. Making these tires is extremely hard because they're now not supposed to have tremendously lengthy lifespans. But, at the same time, they want to remain long enough and be sturdy sufficient to ensure that they are protected for the drivers to use throughout a race weekend. The inner carcasses of the tires are made of steel. The bead wire that makes up the internal structural layer of the tires wishes to be relatively strong, so metal is used to make sure that the tires can face up to the excessive G-forces that they will endure in the course of a Formula 1 race. The rubber of Formula 1 tires is made from a combination of herbal rubber, artificial rubber, and different artificial fibers. How F1 tires are made. The first step in developing Formula 1 tires is testing unique compounds, materials, and structures. Then, of course, Pirelli has a long trip in constructing tires, even at the Formula 1 level. However, thorough trying out and improvement still needs to be carried out in all instances to ensure that the best nice of tires are made. At the Pirelli headquarters in Milan, Italy, 150 research engineers check out new constructions and compounds in their physics and chemistry labs. Pirelli is continuously working on their tires and tuning them as they accumulate extra data in Formula 1. Now and then, Pirelli will advance a company's new tire and let the drivers take a look at it. If this compound is an improvement, it will be delivered to the variety of tires drivers can use on race weekends. But, of course, every tire failure during a race also wants to be analyzed so that it doesn't happen again in the future. Are F1 tires reused? Formula One tires can't be reused after a race weekend. Instead, drivers can race with used tires, sometimes scrubbed ones. However, these tires will only be a few laps old and will be from the identical race weekend. Used F1 tires are recycled after every event. Once a Formula One tire has been geared to the rims, it is used. Removing the tires from the boundaries can harm them, which means there is too much danger in refitting them to new edges for the drivers to use again. To transport the tires, they want to be eliminated from the rims entirely, which renders them useless. When COVID-19 caused the 2020 Australian Grand Prix to be cancelled, 1,800 tires had to be recycled except even hitting the track. Tires are shipped to a venue in the increase because they are sent immediately from the Pirelli factories as an alternative to visiting with the teams. This capability means that the tires allocated for any given Grand Prix will already be at the venue earlier than the teams even arrive. Old tires are now not wasted, though. Instead, they are all dispatched to a cement manufacturing unit in the UK, the place they are burned as fuel. This answer is an awful lot cleaner than incinerating them, and it ensures that they are reused as an alternative than absolutely thrown away at the give-up of their lifespan. F1 tires are made in quite many stages involving services in Milan, Turkey, and Romania. The tire compounds require a lot of preliminary lookup and improvement earlier than manufacturing begins. Each tire can take around 5 hours to make, and they're made from many extraordinary materials. Hope you guys like this video. Let us know in the comment below. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. See you in the next video.